Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. I have not made any trades this week, have not opened or closed any trades. As you can tell, I'm still slightly sick, uh, but feeling good. I just slight cough. But last we talked, I had sold to open this TQQQ $57 call that expires today. If you remember, I sold this for $53 and it will expire worthless today. This was actually up, or I was down on it. It was at, I believe, let's see, at one point the other day it was at $1.74, so I was down quite a bit, um, about $120 on it. Uh, I was looking at possibly rolling the position to maybe next week's expiration with a higher strike, but it was still early. I still had a few days, so I kind of just let it ride out, and it's actually only at 54 or $55 now, with a couple hours. Well, we got an hour and a half left in the market today, so this will expire worthless unless some freak run comes up at the end of the day. So I'll collect the whole $53 premium for that. So that'll be my only profit for this week. This SoFi put expires today. I'm way in the hole on this one. I sold this for 94 cents or $94. It's currently at 438, but my plan is just to let that expire and get assigned the shares. It's kind of gonna suck getting assigned at $27, but um, I've already collected $94, so in essence, my net will be about $26 per share. It's currently trading at 2260 or so. So I am down, going to be down a few hundred on it, but I'm not that concerned. Being that far down on it, I really can't. I really don't want to sell calls against them immediately because if I sell, say, $25 calls and they get called away next week, I'm going to lose money on it. I need to wait till the stock comes back up and recovers a little bit before I start selling calls against them. Um, I could sell $30 calls where I would make money on the appreciation of the stock, but I really wouldn't make anything on the premium because a $30 call for next week is I might get $10 for it, so it's really not worth even messing with. So I'll probably just sit on these until it recovers enough that it'll make sense to go ahead and sell calls against them. But when it does start to recover, it's going to be, I think I need to be closer to about $24 so I can sell, say, $27 calls against them. Uh, and then I'll make money on the appreciation and on the premiums. So probably wait till we see about $25 a share maybe before I do anything else with these. Until then, I'll just sit on them. After today, this will expire worthless. This TQQQ call. Next week, I'll probably open another one, sell another call against these. Probably get another 40, 50, $60 on those, depending on what I'm looking at doing. Um, we did see a little bit of volatility, and it did reach up over the 57 earlier this week, midweek. So I may start looking at like 60, $62 calls, selling those. That's all I have going on right now that's near term. I have lift puts, still some time on those. As of right now, they're in the money. So, uh, if everything holds true, I'll get assigned 100 shares of lift. Uh, but we got about 3 weeks left to figure out what to do with those. For now, I'm not really up or down on them. I think I'm down slightly. Yeah, I'm down $100 on them. So that's not a big deal with, we're going to start seeing some theta hitting pretty soon, so I'm not too concerned with that. The VIX calls, I'm in the money on these very slightly. I think I'm in at 413, so 410, so I'm up $10 on them. However, I've been selling. Uh, I have sold uh, calls against those a couple of times and collected a little bit of premium. Um, haven't done anything with it for a little while. I have a close order here for $6. At some point that'll trigger. I'm sure of it. So I'll collect 50%, $200, 50% on that. And that's pretty much all I have going on right now. Yeah, you can see SoFi's at 22.58 right now. Right now, it's, if you look at the daily chart on SoFi, the 50% or the 38% fib retracement on the daily chart was right around, I think it was 2370, I think. And the 200 simple moving average on the daily chart was at 2266. So we're kind of floating right around that right now. We're right around that 2266, right around that 200-day simple moving average. I look for this to be a strong level of support. We may dip down below it slightly, but I'm looking for a bounce real soon here on this. I'm not saying it will happen, but that's kind of what I think is going to go on. We finally, if you look at the RSI on the daily, we went into oversold today. So going into oversold, plus the fact we're sitting right on the 200 simple moving average on a daily, I think is a pretty good catalyst. They had good earnings, good guidance. I think we have pretty good catalyst for this thing to start to bounce. Um, we kind of absorbed all those shares in that offering, so I think we're gonna start seeing this thing come around again. So keep an eye on that. And that's all I have for this week. Not much going on. We're kind of trading no man's land. That's why I don't have much activity going on. Once things excuse me, once things start to move around a little bit, I'll start being more active. You see, I have $3,700 of cash sitting here waiting. Um, yeah, I kind of play the VIX game. When VIX starts going up, that's when I'll start looking to uh, or sell some options, uh, you know, sell to open some trades. Um, I like sitting on cash when VIX. I wouldn't say VIX is low right now. We're at 1760 right now. It's low enough that I don't want to get in anything new. I want to be sitting on some cash. We see it pop, VIX hitting 23, 25, $27. I want to jump in, start selling some options. So I'm going to have some cash sitting around ready to go. And when I say cash, I mean I might, I don't know what I might do. I might look to buy, buy some leaps. Uh, we get a VIX spike to $25. I may look to buy some leaps on something. So I just want to have that cash sitting on the side here. So that's kind of what my strategy is and how it works. How I've been doing it. Um, I'm actually down now for the year. Today I'm down 4%. For the past week I'm down 5.7%. For the past month. Now when I say past month, that's that goes. I don't know if that's a calendar month or if that's 30 days, but because it's the end of the month, it's going back 30. Looks like 30 days. Down 7% for January. The past 3 months, I'm down 6%. For the year, I'm down 3%. Now, remember last week when I did the video, I was up 3%. So this week kind of took a hit. Now, I haven't closed any trades, so I don't. They're not realized losses. And I'm confident what I have is going to bounce back, and I'll be okay with it. I have enough time. Um, the 1 year, I'm up 9.5%. And that's since I opened this account early September. So that's 10% since September, October, November, December, 5 months. So that's Not great, but it's not bad. 10% for 5 months. That equals 22, 23% for the year. Um, so, but anyway, that's pretty much it for the video for this week. I'm not panicked. I'm not worried. I feel good about all these positions. Um, just I have make sure you buy enough time when you enter a trade, enough time for it to work out for you. Uh, Again, this is just educational and entertainment. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, uh, so I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. Just showing you what I've done. And please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys again next week. And hopefully my numbers are up a little bit here. My account's down, well, over $1,000 in the past week or two. So it is what it is. That's part of the game. I have enough time that I'm confident these will recover. And I'll see you guys next week. And thanks for watching. Bye.